Good morning, Ubers. I'm sorry about the light in the background, but obviously it's the sun and I can't do nothing about that. But I've been thinking for a while now, you see how all these famous people they go and they adopt kids from, Africa, Somalia, the Philippines, places like that. And we have kids right here in the States that need help. And we not helping them. We have commercials for Feed the Children, and ain't none of them kids from here. They all from across seas. But yet we can make a commercial about the damn animals here. The dogs and cats that are being abused. What about the kids? What about our kids here in America? There's kids out on the streets that are turning to a life of crime to feed themselves. And then, the adopted agencies and the orphanages and stuff like that, they not all cracked up to be what they are. And then, you got these foster parents that are getting kids just for the money. And they going through hell. But yet we want to sit here and praise these famous people for going across seas and trying to help them kids out. Don't get me wrong. It's a beautiful thing. Don't get me wrong. But why are we not helping ourselves out? It's like, our government sending our jobs off to other places for cheaper labor, and not just cheaper labor, but because these countries and these places need the business. No, the hell they don't. We need it. Just like all this money that we outsourcing. Hello, there's things right here that need to be done. Why are we not helping ourselves out? Why are we trying to help everybody else out but not fix what we got going on here? It's just ass backwards to me. I don't get it. I'm confused, I just sit here and I watch the stuff that's going on in the world, and I'm just like, what are we doing? It's like, I don't know if you've ever heard this saying, but you can't help nobody else out when you doing wrong yourself. You have to fix what you're doing first. You got to fix yourself before you can try to help somebody else out. And that's what our country needs to do. We need to fix what we got going on here before we try to help somebody else out. I mean, I don't know if anybody else is feeling the way that I'm feeling. I mean, y'all might not, but this is just something that's been on my mind for a while now, and it just, I just don't get it. Why are we doing this? Why? Us as the people, we have a voice. If we get enough people to stand up and be like, hey, guess what? We need to do this. We need to fix this. And don't get me wrong about this, because I feel like, a lot of the homeless people, they can, some of them, they can step up and get a job. Don't get me wrong. But a lot of them people were troops. And they have some serious mental issues, or they have a disability, and they can't take care of themselves. And then not to mention, a lot of people that are homeless, they used to be like, Have you not noticed that a lot of the people that are out there on the streets these days were once big people? They were in charge. But since they lost their jobs, they out here on the streets, it's crazy. It's crazy. We rather help out everybody else and be oblivious to the stuff that's right in our front yard. Because the only thing that I see us paying attention to in our front yard is them damn cats and dogs. What about the people? What about the children? What are we doing to help them out? We can go adopt a damn animal at the shelter, but we can't go down to the orphanage and adopt a child. Or you see that little kid running the street? Their mom and dad is probably dead. You talking about, oh, that kid needs guidance. Why don't you go step in and guide them? Give them some help. These kids are turned into a life of crime because they need food. They have no type of education because they don't have no guidance. They have nobody to guide them. And then we got this blind faith in the orphanages, and not all of them are cracked up to be as much as they are. Kids being beaten them. Being starved. But we can always go and lend a helping hand to somebody else. That's sad. But that's all I got to talk about today. If you like my video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to hear more from me, you can click the subscribe button. And of course, like always, down in the description box will be all the ways that you can connect with me. Come add me on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on my Tumblr. And you can follow me on my Instagram. And I hope this video, kind of got to some of y'all. If I pissed y'all off, I'm sorry. I really don't give a fuck. I don't really care if you feel bad or have something negative to say. These are my opinions. You have your opinions. These are mine, But have a nice day.